What if I told you that the greatest wealth-building opportunity in the next 24 months isn't finding the next Bitcoin, but finding the network that can actually do what Solana promised without ever breaking? Right now, the market is blinded by the glitter of Solana's massive DeFi ecosystem and its $70 billion market cap. But underneath the surface, a mathematical storm is brewing. If Kaspa hits just 50% of Solana's current valuation, we aren't talking about a 2x or a 5x return. We are talking about a staggering 28x gain from current levels. That is the difference between turning $5,000 into a nice down payment on a car, or turning it into $140,000. Today we aren't just comparing two coins, we are comparing two completely different philosophies of the future. We are breaking down the 28x math, the smart contract pivot, and why the smart money is quietly moving from the casino of proof of stake to the fortress of BlockDAG. By the end of this video, you will see exactly why Kaspa is positioned to not just compete with Solana, but to fundamentally eat its market share by 2026. Is Solana a revolutionary blockchain, or just a high-speed database that needs a restart button every time things get real? For years, the biggest bear case against Kaspa was simple. It's just a payment coin. It can't do what Solana does. But that narrative is officially dead. We are currently witnessing the most significant evolution in Kaspa's history, the transition into a programmable powerhouse. Through the massive Rust rewrite and the introduction of KVCs, Kaspa verifiable programs, Kaspa is opening the floodgates for Layer 2 DeFi, NFTs, and gaming. While Solana achieved its $70 billion cap by being the fast smart contract layer, it did so by sacrificing decentralization and hardware accessibility. Kaspa is doing the opposite. It's bringing that same utility to a proof-of-work foundation. Imagine the speed of Solana, 10, 20, even 100 blocks per second, but with the ironclad security of a Nakamoto-style consensus. When Kaspa can host the same DEXs and NFT marketplaces as Solana, the utility gap disappears, and all that's left is the massive valuation gap. When the fastest network in the world finally gets smart contracts, the DeFi kings of today will become the legacy tech of tomorrow. In the world of institutional finance, trust is the only currency that matters. And this is where the Solana narrative starts to crumble. We've all seen the headlines, Solana network down again. It has become a running joke in the industry that Solana can be turned on and off like a light switch. While proof-of-stake networks like Solana rely on a small group of heavy-duty validators who can coordinate to pause the chain, Kaspa is built on the relentless, unpausable nature of proof-of-work. Since its fair launch, Kaspa has maintained 100% uptime. It doesn't have a halt button. It doesn't have a restart sequence. It is a living, breathing digital organism that operates on pure mathematics and energy. For a billion-dollar protocol or a global payment system, a light-switch blockchain is a non-starter. Institutions are waking up to the fact that fast is useless if it isn't always on. If a blockchain can be turned off by a group of people, it's not a revolution, it's just a faster version of the bank you're trying to leave. If you want to know where the market is going, don't look at what retail is buying on Robinhood, look at what the giants are mining. Recently, we received a massive signal. Marathon Digital Holdings, one of the largest Bitcoin miners in the world, officially entered the Kaspa mining space. Why would a Bitcoin giant diversify into Kaspa? Because they recognized the POW scalability gold rush. These players aren't interested in the yield of proof of stake, which can be diluted or slashed. They want the hard cap, energy-backed security of a work-based system that can actually scale to global levels. This is the smart money shift. When the world's largest miners start securing the Kaspa network, they are providing a floor of security and institutional legitimacy that Solana's VC-backed validator set simply cannot match. This isn't a retail pump, it's an industrial-scale takeover. When the people who secure the world's money start moving their machines, you don't ask, why? You look at where they're pointing. Let's look at the cold, hard numbers that make this the most asymmetric trade of the decade. As we speak, Solana sits at a market cap of approximately $70 billion. It is a giant. Kaspa, despite its incredible rise, is fluctuating between $1.2 billion and $3.5 billion. To put that in perspective, Solana is nearly 20 to 50 times larger than Kaspa. If Kaspa achieves just 50% of Solana's current adoption, which is highly likely as the Crescendo hard fork pushes Kaspa to 10 blocks per second and beyond, the price of KS would need to increase by 28 times its current value. This isn't Moonboy, hopium, it's basic division. We are comparing a mature, often congested network, Solana, with a disruptive high-speed underdog that is just now turning on its smart contract engine. The upside potential for Kaspa to eat Solana's market share is not just possible, it is mathematically probable as the fair launch narrative gains steam. The biggest gains aren't made by buying what everyone already loves, they're made by buying what everyone will need in 2 years. As we look toward 2026, the roadmap is clear. The Crescendo hard fork is not just a minor update, it is the moment Kaspa empirically becomes faster than most proof-of-stake competitors in live transaction tests. While Solana struggles with validator costs and centralization, projects like Sparkle and Kasplex are building the infrastructure for ZK rollups on Kaspa. This means Kaspa won't just be a place for simple transfers, it will be the home for high-speed gaming, fractionalized real-world assets, and a new era of NFTs that actually live on a secure, decentralized ledger. The choice between the two is becoming a choice between a mature but fragile ecosystem, Solana, and an innovative and robust infrastructure, Kaspa. By the time the mass market realizes that proof of work can be fast, the 28x opportunity will be gone. In the next bull run, the winners won't be the ones with the best marketing, but the ones whose tech actually stays standing when the world hits buy. The window for asymmetric gains in crypto is shrinking, and the battle between proof of work and proof of stake is entering its final, most volatile chapter. Understanding the math behind market cap gaps is how small portfolios become legendary ones. If you want to stay updated on every development, from the latest Rust rewrite milestones to the institutional shifts in the mining world, you need to be part of this community. Hit that like button if you believe in the power of scalable proof of work, and subscribe to join our journey through the most disruptive tech in the blockchain space. We are dedicated to bringing you the deep dive analysis that keeps you ahead of the retail crowd. Don't just watch the market happen, understand the math that drives it. Leave a comment below. Do you think Kaspa can hit that 28x target, or is Solana's lead too big to overcome? Take full control of your crypto with Ledger Live. Manage thousands of coins and NFTs securely in one place. Buy, swap, stake, and grow your portfolio with ease. Trusted by 7+ million users, Ledger Live keeps your assets safe by integrating with Ledger hardware wallets for maximum security. Say goodbye to third-party risks and hello to true financial freedom. Download Ledger Live now. Click the link in the description to get started. Crypto taxes don't have to be a nightmare. Coinly calculates your taxes in under 20 minutes. No spreadsheets, no headaches. Sync your crypto assets with one click. Whether you're trading, staking, or using DeFi, import your trades, track your portfolio, and generate ready-to-file tax reports effortlessly. Join thousands who trust Coinly to simplify their crypto taxes. Make tax season stress-free. Click the link in the description to get started with Coinly today. The information contained herein is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing herein shall be construed to be financial, legal, investment, or tax advice. The content of this video is solely the opinions of the channel owner, who is not a licensed financial advisor or registered investment advisor. Trading cryptocurrencies poses a considerable risk of loss. Please use your best judgment when dealing with cryptocurrencies and don't invest money that you cannot afford to lose. The channel does not guarantee any particular outcome.